Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Ready now, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash.
Welcome!
GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Hoot bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed. What's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Ready now, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Hoot bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed. What's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Ready now, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Hoot bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body. last crash, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete.
Good evening. I'm still a bit sick. My voice is slightly better, but cough has gotten to where I can't mute to cover it anymore. Not enough delay in feeling vs happening. I can use my voice if you guys want. I prefer whatever you guys prefer. Don't want anyone to be grossed out by coughing asthma. I was suggested to do TTS to not have it be silent stream.
What's up, Steven, Chargeable, and Newman? I asked it on Twitter if I should do either a silent stream to just not talk because my voice has gotten a little bit better, but not 100% better yet, as you can kind of hear from the difference in how I'm talking now to how I normally talk. Yeah, Stephen Hawking and I were on the island. We're on the SpongeBob Island. The one that is in all the pictures that they always show in the background. The one that's above Bikini Bottom. I sound like Batman? I really wish it was the case that I could be able to talk in any octave that doesn't sound like I'm trying to fake a deep voice or like whispering. Because this is really the best that I can do. I have tried forcing out my normal voice, but it basically clears out all the oxygen in my lungs after like 2 words. For now, I think I should be better within like a few more days here. Because I think personally I sound better than the previous days. But yeah, it was gonna be a drawing stream today. When it was gonna be TTS, because again, like I said, I wasn't sure if I would be able to do I didn't want it to be completely silent. But at the same token, I didn't know if the coughing and stuff like that would be alright. Because I didn't want to cough in your guys' ear. That's one of the things I personally feel really bad about. The TTS was kind of annoying. It was one of those things where someone suggested me to do it, of the TTS, so that's why I was like, could at least try it, but I never thought to go with it. Honestly, I just wish I had a better voice to go with it. But with the DTS program that I have, the only voice that I have on it is Microsoft David. The long pauses, yeah. It takes me a while to type some of the stuff there because I have to type it and at least attempt to proofread it to make sure that when the TTS is reading it, it's not reading a bunch of spelling mistakes, because it won't know that I made spelling mistakes. It'll just read it as is. But yeah, I just want to do a little bit of drawing today. I don't have anything I think I have a few certain things I want to draw, but yeah, sick edgy noises. Yeah, I'm still sick here. I'm still sick with the flu. It isn't hopefully gonna be too long that I'm sick with it. Hopefully by around Friday or the weekend I should be better and my voice not like a bit shot as it is right now. But that's one of the reasons why I haven't streamed in a bit here, because as I was getting sick, my voice was like getting worse and worse, where like I just can't get to my normal range right now. I appreciate it, Axe, thank you. Yeah, I think I want to do just a little bit of drawing and just mainly talking with you guys is what it was. Mainly wanted to be able to. Since you guys sick before New Year's? Yeah. Well, honestly, if I had to bite the bullet and pick one of the 2 December holidays to get sick on, I prefer New Year's compared to Christmas. Christmas has a lot more family around. It is like more important, I guess. At least with New Year's, I can just be like, yeah, I'm just not coming. Watch it on the TV or on my computer, the balls drop. And then just drink alcohol all on my own here. I don't need help from anyone with that. I guess not the drinking alcohol part though. I shouldn't I shouldn't be mixing alcohol and my Tommy flu together. Balls dropping his puberty. They should have 2 balls dropping for New Year's. Just to make it awesome. Plus, they already got that big bitch up there, like having to crank it back up every hour, basically, in U.S. time. So that way it matches with every single time zone that they're doing the ball dropping on. I'm in the right time zone, so I always get the balls to drop first. But you guys, you gotta wait till after. Wait. Or something like that. I don't know how the ball dropping works for anyone that's not in Eastern time zone. They drop it one time and then they replay it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit cap on that one here. If it was me, I would just push the ball up every single time. I'd be the guy at the bottom, like Atlas, just catching the ball as it drops, and then I just fling it back upwards so they can just do it again when it's the right time zone. It's a pre-recorded show. Yeah. Well, for you guys, it's pre-recorded. For me, this shit's live. It's live. Did I go back to my normal range for a second? I didn't even notice. It would be cool if I could. If true, that would be really cool. You guys want a fun fact? You guys want some lore, some fun information? Alright, so listen up, listen up. Have you guys ever seen that meme? Like, it's a little bit of an older one, like over 10 years old. It's like X on drugs, where X is just like a series or or a set of characters or stuff like that, but it's almost always like 3 characters. There's ones for like Mega Man and stuff like that. He's alive? Barely. What's up, Trent? Can we get a quick shout out for Trent, please? Let me get some music here for us as well. I gotcha, homie. Hunte, how you holding up? I'm okay. I'm okay. Taking it every like bit by bit here. Guys, if you didn't know, Trent streams. You should check out his stuff. The homie's so good it had to shout him out twice. Respect. But yeah, do you guys know that that shit post? Not shit post. It's a high quality post. Do you guys know that old meme of X on drugs? How's that? I can lower it more if needed. Okay, let me know if anything. But I'm gonna learn you something today. Only the big Kirk and gloving. You should just be executed right now. That's what we're gonna draw. We're gonna draw your execution. Fantasizing all the ways I'm going to kill you. So here's the thing. I'm gonna make a huge connection. That's so cap. That's so cap. You would not draw that. You would not do that to me. But X on drugs is kind of this older meme where it's like 3 characters that are kind of like this. One of them's like spinning around in a circle here. They're usually holding something of some sort. Shit. seems my pen was wanting to act up a little bit. But what is going on? Pen is sick too, I guess. It's having these kind of just lag spikes for no reason. Essentially, usually it's 3 characters that are just doing a bunch of crazy, insane movements. And they called it X on drugs because they just filled the X with whatever series was going in. Did you know the first ever one to be made of that was Toho related? And not only that, it wasn't even drugs as the first one. It only became X on drugs when it was given an English name, but it never was drugs in its original Billy name. You know what it was? Tamiflu. Man, this was too cool to hang with me today. Brother, you guys were gone when I finally got to my computer. What was I supposed to do? I wanted to join so bad. And then you guys were gone.
Look at it. Don't look at it. These are my recommendeds. I can't fix it. Here we go. No, don't look at the boobs. No.
Help me. Help.
No one clip the boobies. I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
I do not hate you at all, sir. Not a single bit. But I do know what I want to draw. I did do this kind of sketch in the moment beforehand, but I want to flesh it out a little bit more. I want to add more things to it. And by more things, I just basically mean more people. It's unreal. I don't hate you. I love all my homies. All my homies just seem to have this strange addiction of adding me to strange lists. I saw that I was included in something which I'm afraid to mention it because, like, I know that you guys are gonna start, like, capitalizing and going off with it, but I'll still mention it anyway because I'm my biggest opponent. I got mentioned in a part of a listing of that was akin to just, like, I won't show the specific listing, but I'll show the image that paired with it here. I'll show the image that paired with it because it's worth more words than I can ever use to describe it. The image is worth more words than I could ever use to say what it is. Let's see here. Edgey was on the list. Not true, bro. Not true. Stop the cap, bro. Stop with the cap. Alright, I got it here. Here it is. Sorry it took me a second. I had to get it from my phone. This fucking image was used in relation of referring to a group that included myself. What is it supposed to mean? I don't do that. I was on top of it. I was not on top of it. I saw that. I wanted to mention it to you so bad because I figured out of all the people that would have seen it, you were probably one of the most likely ones to have seen it. But also, like, I didn't know what to say to any of that. I felt both flattered and it's the weirdest sense of feeling both flattered and slandered at the same time. I thank you for your bravery, soldier. What's going on? I know this is an art stream and everything like that, and that's what I kind of wanted to do, but unironically we might end up pivoting to doing something else if the pen is just not wanting to cooperate, or I'm just gonna have to take a few moments to try to just troubleshoot it, because the pen is having a lot of delay for some reason today. I'm not really sure why. For the marbles, what is the goal for the marbles? What's the what are you marbling for? What are you fighting for? What you got on the back burner? What do you mean? The TF2 back burner. I use my Festivized back burner. I love my... I'm gonna be so for real. I was so disappointed in some of the Christmas maps. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. I do want to do some drawing because this is an art piece that I did want to revisit. I'm just kind of taking a bit of time with it because I'm not sure how big. I want to include a good amount of people, but also like I don't want to make it too obnoxiously big either. So I'm trying to find like a certain middle ground. I don't want to make it too obnoxiously big, but I also don't want to make it tiny either. Should be a marbles for what we should do. Whoever wins picks a game or activity or to continue art. Okay. Alright, that's what we'll have the marbles be. Viewer choice. I'm gonna try to cook you guys up a nice New Year's Day piece. I'm gonna try the best I can. I'm gonna actually draw it out nice and not like, I know on the Twitter I've been posting a lot of BS drawings from my phone, but I'm gonna try really hard for this upcoming one here. For what I draw for you guys coming up. If you can't draw, I mean, I can. It's more so what it is, which I am pulling out the marbles while I am talking. I am sketching it out a little bit, but I am just looking for like a decent marbles map as well, because I don't want it to be some BS. It's more so just that it's not that I can't draw. Like, I have a couple of things I do want to draw. Like, for New Year's, don't quote me on it, because I'm not going to know until I actually start drawing the piece. I think I'm going to draw myself strapped to a... I'm either going to draw myself and Poi Poi setting off some rockets, like, to celebrate New Year's. Wait, hold on. Isn't New Year's like about mochi pounding, or is that like... Oh, wait. I'll probably actually just draw mochi pounding to give a nice reminder to people that edges are made of mochi. Actually, I've never drawn anything before. Yeah, because I actually hate art. I super hate all art, is what I tell to every single Discord person that like messages me saying, "Do you want to see my portfolio?" I love pounding. I didn't say all that now. My own mod betraying me. So this is the thanks I get for promoting you. As if he asked for it. No, yeah, I don't know what it is in particular. Like, probably what it is for the art is, it's not something that I don't know if you guys can really tell it or not, because sometimes the cursor's not moving, from what I can see, but I am indeed moving the cursor, like I am moving the pen, and sometimes it's just like, it's lagging. It might just need like a... Hold on. We'll still do the marbles. I checked this one here and it looks good. But, wait, hold on. I got so scared for a second. Because, this map was called Alien. I wish you guys could have seen it, but I'm also glad you didn't, because I probably would have freaked out and turned it off. It's called Alien. Friendly Alien House. And it's supposed to be an ET reference, but I guess but from what I was looking at initially here, all I saw was just a long object surrounded at the bottom 2 circles. I was like, oh my god, it's the Penis map. But no, it was just ET's head from above. Alright, let me actually show this thing now. Alright, yeah, exclamation point play, exclamation point play. While we're waiting for people to join in, I'm gonna look up to see what might be causing it. I'm doing a calibration right now. To see if this fixes it. But I did want to come back to doing this piece again. At least the snowman piece where I fall asleep in the whole thing, just because I thought it was really cute. Okay, hold on. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's probably gonna fuck everything because of marbles. You have roughly 2 more minutes if you want to join into the marbles. Chargeable, why are you even gonna play, bro? You're gonna lose. They gotta stop letting bums into the game. I'm debating on just making a new, if I get more emote slots, which I, you know, this is not a request for subathon stuff. That's not going to happen until September, whenever I can make them really cheap. If I ever get a next emote slot, I think I will do Sad Nay. I will make a Sad Nay variant of an Edgey emote, even though there'll be 2 crying ones. It sounds kind of cool. What games do you have installed or are they ready to go? I mean, we got the Silk Song, we got Earthbound, we got a couple of random stuff that I can show you guys that I've been playing. I do have this one game, this one Toho game that I really like that I want to show you guys. But we have a lot of different stuff. There's options abound. Thank you for telling me I was muted. I don't know when I muted, but I think I was in the middle of a cough and I forgot to unmute it. I think I know what I at least want to do. So here's what it looks like. I did research it a little bit, and it's, from what it seems right now, it's more than likely a driver issue because of the fact that when I tried moving around with my long time, I'm so sorry about that. I'm stuck. We're all getting tossed like salad right now. But is Chargeable winning? TBD. It looks like it's really close right now. Yeah, that's right. Bums actually aren't allowed to get first. That's why Chargeable had to go through his fraud arc real quick. But he actually might win if he just gets third. Because it still goes, my win still goes to last place. Might have a chance now. Maybe. I don't really know where ET's belly is taking you guys though. So I'm a little... Oh wait, it looks like he spat you out, I guess? I don't know. Alright, just threw a bunch of needles here. Just going through the needles here. Yeah, I have a couple stuff. I was saying what games I had ready. I have some. I don't think I'm gonna do any of the bigger ones that I do, but while this one was gonna be a drawing stream, I think I just want to talk with you guys about at least spend a bit of time just talking about future stuff. I think I just want to, if we can't draw for a big part, then I think for a little bit I want to at least spend some of the time on talking about future plans and stuff, which is I'll use the Clip Studio as a vehicle for that. But what it looks like and the reason why I'm having the issues with the what's up, Risk? Oh, Steven actually looks like clutched really nice here.
If you had to choose between chocolate milk and like strawberry.
This is a tough question. Honestly, strawberry gets too much hate. Strawberry milk gets too much hate. It's really good. It isn't as peak as, you know, like, it isn't as peak of a drink as chocolate milk, but I still fuck with it. Congrats, Steven. Congrats. Strawberry thinks, oh yeah, well you stink. I think so. I think we'll talk a few New Year's resolutions and some plans. Because here's the problem right now. While I did intend for this to be let me turn off the music for a second here. Let me turn off the music just a quick second here. While I did intend to be drawing here, I was in the back end, which is why it took a little bit before I started that marbles. I did want to see as to why the pen kind of wasn't responding, because it's never done that to me before. Because it's just like, here's an example right now. I'm going to be using my mouse right now. So this is me scribbling with my mouse. And it's going to be one continuous line here. And there we go. An octopus, sort of. The flying spaghetti monster was just kind of to prove a point right now. So as you can see, like the mouse was fine, but let me try to recreate the same creature again. Let me try to recreate him now using my pen. Or I guess not recreate him, but do something similar. As you can see with those really sharp lines and everything like that, those like perfect lines. Looks like an F1 track. That'd be sick. The company in the ocean keeps talking to him. What's up, Bunger? Yeah, my pen is desyncing for some reason. Like it feels like it loses connection for some reason. in the midst of me drawing, and that's why like when I was sketching earlier, it's not something that you guys can see because it just looks like I took off my tablet, my pen off the tablet. But as you can see, like the lines just blink into place, and it's because of the fact that it seems that it's just forgetting what it is. So the only real thing that I can do is like I'd have to like reboot the computer, uh, check like Clip Studio Paint for any type of. I don't think it's a Clip Studio Paint thing, but like check it for any updates. Check any drivers that I have for updates. Possibly even reinstall updates for this, where it's like, okay, this is too much now. This is far above and beyond. Try turning it on and off again. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Let me press the off button on my computer real quick. Hold on. And it should be. Yeah, this is the one. All right. Hold on. I wish I had I wish I had a perfect moment. This is one of those moments where I really wish I had a perfect photo screen cap of like my stream end moment that's overlaid with whatever Twitch shows up when you're not streaming. I had to hit you with the Sopranos special. There, just cut it off mid sentence with a fade to black. Yeah, the error screen. I'll probably end up doing that at some point. I have it be like I have it be like a secret thing that's just for me that I can toggle it on. There's a lack of burgers here. I would love to draw you. Hold on, wait. I do have. I could probably do this real quick. Just. We can fix up the burger problem in just a brief moment here. The like lag is what's messing me up a lot. It's like usually where I just put this all together, I have to now compensate for the lag of just like not picking up some movements and then just like have to start them over again. I guess it's not really lag. Lag means that it's just like delayed. Like it just doesn't even count the movements that I made. If Chargeable was slick with it, he would have said, "Nah, bro, your pen isn't broken. It's just feeling out its energies. It's just moving really fast." We're whimpering again? Oh, yeah. I don't know why that picture showed up. That's out of context for something else. That's unrelated. I think I clicked something by mistake. I think I clicked on that by mistake. Maybe. I don't know. I actually have no idea how that one got turned back on. Sure, sure. No, I did show it on purpose earlier, but it was for something else. It was for different reasons. Which I'm just gonna ignore all these ones here. All these like mistakes that it does because of lag. Cause fuck it. Hamburguesa. I would try to draw a better one, but also thank you for the gift since I didn't mention it earlier. You're fine. I wanted to fulfill a lot of the requests from the list, you know, the list from before. I kind of partly forgot about it because I was so busy working on art that it just slipped my mind. And I know yours was cold, but I was like, in one half, I was like, I could just send you a file that's like, here, I made this for you, and then it's just a bunch of coal soy jacks. But I also thought that like you are kind of the homie, so I wanted to at least give you a little something for real. But I partly do wish I did the coal soy jacks first. All right. So game plan. Mighty fine burger there. Well, we'll have it on the side because I want to have room to write stuff. We'll we'll just shrink you a little bit and put you over here. I start the commitment to the joke. I did mostly everything that everyone asked for. There's only like a few people that like I I am gonna honor it. It's just it's gonna take way more time than I would have been able to do because I have to even see where I can just do that. Like for example, for Trent's, I didn't forget it where it was to go plant a tree. I will go do that. I just literally have no idea. I know I can go buy a tree at like Home Depot or something like that. I have literally no idea where I'm going to plant that because we've tried planting trees at. I've tried it before at home and it's just not going to work out. And with talks of like wanting to build a fence and everything like that, it's like tree is not in the cards right now with ideas of fence. So I'd have to probably see if there's like some place like a that'll just let me do it for like a fee or something. I don't know. But I'm trying to think right now because I am gonna make a more public tweet on it, but I haven't really thought about it at all. Let me see. Let me see if I move to a different. If I move to this way, yeah, it'll still have it depend regardless of what type of pen I use. Okay. All right. I kind of want to set up some like actual goals, not ones that have to be. Are you able to disconnect and reconnect the pen separately? The pen has never in my life. I have no idea how this pen works. This pen is like magic or something like that. I bet it has a really easy explanation for how it works, but I've never charged this pen like ever. Since the moment I got this tablet, I didn't know how to charge it, and I was just hoping that like I'll eventually figure it out when it dies, and it never died. It has two buttons and the pen on it and the, tip, which I've never replaced the tip of it either, which is probably why my screen is starting to get scratches on it. But yeah, I cannot disconnect and reconnect the pen. It does seem like it's gonna be a driver's thing. Like primarily a driver's issue, which is tragic, but can't really do much about that. All right, but I do want to kind of get minorly serious. I'm gonna say this in the back in the behind the scenes for you guys here. When I was gonna make the model and everything like that, I did have I did want to try to set up some goals for Elias, what's up? What's up? Hold on. I had to do a quick cough there. But Roblox, nice, nice. Hold on, let me give you a quick shout out, Elias. Guys, go check out Elias if you can.
What the fuck is that thing over there?
Oh, it is like I gotta play. You know, unironically, I say this as no cap, like no cap whatsoever. I'm assuming that game was Subnautica. I did not know until literally today that Subnautica had enemies in it, or even much less bosses. I thought it was just like an exploring game and that's it. I thought it was just like a like one of those ones where you just go around like investigating shit. I did not know you actually had combat in the game. My only knowledge of Subnautica was I think the I don't know, there's some like you got to monitor oxygen, I think is the only thing I know about that. And the fact that I LARPed for a hot moment as a Subnautica fan when I saw this one video of a guy that took a HDMI cord and plugged it into his water hose and plugged it into his laptop and flooded the laptop from the inside out. And I just took that video and through editing, I just overlaid it and said Subnautica. Let me see if I even do I even have that video. I don't even think I have that video. Let me see. I think I made it like a long time ago. Wait, do I have it? I probably don't. I probably have the video, but I don't think I have the version I edited of it to say Subnautica over it. But I'm not gonna look for the vid. I'll take a half second to look for the video on YouTube. But if it takes too long, I'm just gonna give up. Totally real Subnautica fan over here. Yeah, you're right. I'm the realest Subnautica fan. Subnautica fan. 5-year-long Subnautica fan only learned today that the game has enemies. Also, what's up, Doc? Hold on, there's like too much shit here. Hold on, I'm just gonna YouTube, I'm just gonna look on YouTube where this video is. This is like completely unrelated. Like anything. Okay, I have it here. This is the video. Without the green screen part. But yes, that's the stupid video that I just above it just wrote Subnautica and that's it. But let's get back on track. Let's get back on track here. I did want to set up some mini goals for this year. I just kind of don't really know what specifically. I did accomplish my 2 goals that I put for this year. The first one was to hit 500 followers because I wasn't sure which I'd be able to do. I was at like after I completely cut everything out, because if you do recall, like from the time before I have the rabbit model, I was at like 1,000 something followers. But if you know more or at least saw the clip where it happened, all those ones were just for some reason some guy that just wanted to give me a bunch of follow bots for no reason. Didn't give him money, didn't ask for anything like that. They just found ways to worm around certain things so it didn't show up for me. And then just hit me with that and was like, okay, peace out, bye bye. And then left. And I didn't really know how to get rid of them, so I just left them as is. But thank you, SaniBot, for, or it's not SaniBot, it's SammyBot, I think. Is it? Whatever. Whatever. The robot that helped me remove all my follow bots. Thank you for that. Because then I got a more accurate number of how many people I got. And I'm upset about it actually. I'm actually upset about it because if one of them just unfollowed me beforehand, it would have been 1,337 bots that I had, which would have made leet. It would have made leet. And I'm upset that I didn't. It didn't get to make leet. But but yeah, I wanted to take a, I guess, to slow things down. I already hit that goal, and I think my goal was to at least, not during one stream because always one big raid can be able to change anything, but it was to more or less be able to every now and then break into double digit viewers, like 10, 11, which I have been able to do. So I broke that goal as well. And I was trying to think of what other goals to do for 2026, of like, I'm not going to force them to happen. Like, I guess I am forcing them to happen because I'm going to be streaming and everything like that, but I'm not going to like pester you guys that we have to hit this goal or anything like that. There's going to be no rewards for hitting it, but definitely like motivators, like growth motivation and everything like that. I just don't really know. I'm trying to think of what would be some good ones. One of the ones I do want to, which I've already gotten into making a schedule and everything like that, and I'm fairly decent at keeping to it until I get my own place. Unfortunately, one of the bigger goals that I want of like having a consistent starting time or anything like that is not gonna happen until I do get my own place. So once I have that, then once I have that, then expect streams to be at a more consistent time. But let's, I think for the, one of the goals is like maybe some more shorts. Right? Because like I have been posting a couple of the clips and everything like that to YouTube and everything as shorts. I haven't done it in recent. I haven't done it in quite a while actually. But some of them did really good. Don't recommend daily shorts for me. Some people have been saying to do it daily, and I don't think I have enough like solid clips to be able to do it daily, to be completely like honest. So I wasn't thinking on doing daily, at least not yet. But I do want to at least maybe like two a week or something like that. Like two a week sounds reasonable. For me, daily clips maybe always feel like I need to have clippable moments on stream, which kind of partly ruined my motivation. Yeah, that's one of the things too, where like you could, like I could just decide to play play dumb and do like a lot of misplays for like clip farming, but I don't think that they, there's certain points where like it's missing that genuine reaction, and it loses that appeal because pretty much everything that I do for you guys, like every reaction is a raw reaction. It's not anything scripted or like planned out. Most of it isn't planned out, at least, unless I'm just messing with you guys directly. Uh, then know that it's not some sort of big plan or anything like that. It's not part of some grand conspiracy. But I think 2 a week is roughly fine because if I already stream at the same pace that I want to do of 5 streams a week, then from those 5 streams, I should be able to at least find 2 clips to post on like a Monday and Friday, just about. Or Monday, Thursday. Wait. No, I think yeah, Monday, Friday. So yeah, I think that's one of the goals that I want to try for New Year. This is the part where I don't know if this is going to be greedy or not, but I guess big picturing it is like 1,000 followers. I'm going to be so for real with you guys. I don't know if I can do that. Legitimately, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Uh, but I do have to look at it as like if we take a moment to look at the bigger picture here. I did start out after everything got like taken care of and destroyed of the bot follows. I did get put to around I think 333 or something like that. Something around that time frame here. Now I'm already basically what 23 away from hitting 600. So if I already more than surpass 200, then I do have to look bigger at like 400 at least, like double it. But 1,000 seems really scary. I'm not gonna lie. Never give up. I know, never give up. But it's nerve wracking to think about that. But I will try my best for 1,000. There is one goal I'm not gonna have personally, and it's a sub goal. The only time I'll ever have a sub goal, YouTube Shorts, yes. Unless you guys just want Shorts merch, then we'd have to wait a good while, and I'd have to also give the bunny shorts. Merch. I'll put it as a pipe dream goal. There'll be some goals here that are more so pipe wishes than actual ones, but sure, we can have merch. Official merch. I don't know how much you guys would even enjoy that per se, but I will say this. If I ever do make merch of anything, know that I will ensure to the best of my abilities, because obviously I'm not going to be there at, let's be real. Let's all be adults here and everything like that. I will not be at the Chinese sweatshop that will probably make whatever merch any VTubers create are from, like Uwu Market and all those other places. I'm not going to be there, so I'm not going to know how it is. But as far as I understand with Uwu Market and stuff like that, as long as you're able to be like have a decent following, uh pay them a certain amount and provide your own assets for the merch, then you should be good to go for just being up on their market. But everything's like made to order and stuff like that, so we'll see. We'll see how some of it goes. I would, if I had any specific merch ideas that I would want to give you guys, of anything more specifically, there's a few specific ones. A like long term but not realistic one. I want edgy socks. That could be cute, actually. Edgy socks. I never thought about that one, but yeah, I think edgy socks would be cute. They have little edgers on them, like those pattern ones that have like a bunch of characters, but they're all like the stacked up on each other. I do that as like a sock pattern or something like that. But in terms of some personal ones for me, I'd another foot stream. If I ever, I will promise this. I will promise this from the bottom of my heart. If any person, if there's any ever any company that decides to sponsor me, and one of the things that they will say, including of the in the sponsors, that they will include socks, and I have the ability to obtain a pair, it doesn't even have to be for free. I'll still purchase it if necessary, to be fair to the company that would be partnering with me, because partnering with me would already be way more than I can ask for already. If they do, if they do have socks, yes, I promise I will do another foot stream, and even before the foot stream, and even for that foot stream, I will wear those specific socks in question for the foot stream. But yeah, other kinds of official merch that I think would be cool is like a little, plushies are expensive, and I think usually with that it's like based on size and like materials and everything like that. I would love to make like a small little poi poi plushie, but not anything too big. I don't know, because on one hand, I don't want it to be a whole bunch of money, so I would love to have it like be maybe slightly bigger than keychain sized, or like about keychain sized. But then like I know some people would be like, but I want to hug and pet poi poi, so it'd have to be bigger. I don't know, but I would like to do like a poi poi plush. Uh, the jacket obviously would be cool, but jackets are really expensive, so that probably wouldn't be any realistic one, at least for any time soon. Also, like the helmet would be awesome, but the helmet, I have no idea who you'd even contact to just make helmets like this. It probably wouldn't. The helmet is metal, like when I do have it here, but I'd probably make it like a sort of plastic or something like that, or like not plastic, but the same type of material that like construction hats are made out of, just for like weight reasons. So if it's made out of metal and everything like that, not only is it gonna be heavy for shipping purposes, so it costs more, it'd probably be really too heavy for your head, at least for casual wear. So would love to like, along with the helmet, have like still ears that can be detachable from it, so you can wear it as is or with rabbit ears. Plastic but with metal plating. Maybe. What's up, Renzo? What's up? What's up? We're just talking goals for the future, like streaming goals and stuff. A few of the basic ones. Where's bad to the bone? Wait, are you guys missing a lot of redeems? I thought I turned them back on. Hold on. Are they just not turned on? have I forgotten to turn your guys' stuff off after like whatever stream that I need to concentrate on? My bad, streamer. Hold on. I'm taking a look here. No, you're a great streamer. I appreciate the sentiment. I'm just messing around a bit. But let me. Oh yeah, all this sound stuff is turned off. Why was that again? Why did I turn all this stuff off? I remember it was. Oh, it's been for the karaoke. The karaoke. You're right. I did turn them off for the karaoke to help me focus. I guess because of the fact that like the karaoke ended and I was tired and everything like that, I completely forgot to turn them back on, and I thought I did already. I thought I had turned them all back on. You guys should be able to see everything coming through now. There's a few things that I'm not turning back on yet because I'll turn them back on when I actually end up using them. And right now is not one of those times that I'm going to be using it. Sorry about that. But yeah, merch will we'll see. I'll try to see for certain places like of official merch for you guys to buy. But that doesn't mean I still won't do handmade stuff as well. So like the ID cards and everything. Like here's one thing I am gonna be serious on. The ID cards that I made by hand, I'll still probably do some of them by hand, but I would love to work with a place that'll actually like make them out of the proper materials, like have them properly sized and printed and everything. The only thing is that they probably won't have I'd have to see how I can talk with them of whatever place of like letting me custom do the face, but the only thing is that they might not have the custom QR code and everything like that on the back of like what specific follower number you were and everything like that, unless they let me just do every single one of them custom and give me a template. I probably won't be able to do that as much as I wish I could. That's another merch thing that I would love to do of like actual ID cards, worker IDs. I just realized I was muted. It was because I coughed. It was because I coughed. But all good. All. I'm glad that you did mention though that the bad to the bone and stuff was all turned off. Thank you, Renzo. I appreciate it a bunch. Also, please tell me to, yeah, don't be afraid to just be like, oh, his mouth is moving and he's not, and I can't hear anything. Do you know that you're muted? Don't be afraid to say that because I am trying to mute my coughs. I just sometimes, because it's a cough and I'm focusing on that, I sometimes forget to unmute. But I'm trying to think of what to put on here because there are some things that are pseudo goals, but also not really goals because they're not stuff that I need to get done for the year. Like feel like I've made big strides, but they're more so like mini projects that I think would be fun to work on. And to break the fourth wall a bit, like for you, yes, you, Steven, right now, you watching this stream, I did want to pull you to the side and work with you on a little mini album, a little bit, which, and by that, I mean mostly just like having all the songs that you've made for me right now, the songs that are played throughout the stream, like Goodnight Edgey, the Office theme, uh, the Starting Soon track, or I guess the main theme, the beer, the BRB theme, the the one that you made that you said is like a Taylor Swift kind of one as well. I would love to basically like work with you and put them all together into one specific area. Like it doesn't have to be to my channel or anything like that. It doesn't have to be even on any account that I have access to. It can be completely on your place of like a Bandcamp or like a SoundCloud or whatever it is. But I would love to just work with you to do like a little mini album of putting them all in one space for easy listening for anyone. But because I know I can just do that. I know I have all the MP3s and everything like that, but I'd still want you to be part of it because especially with as you're the creator of all the tracks here, I wouldn't want to do anything without you by my side in that decision. And also as a little under the table thing where I'll only mention this once publicly and only mention it again to Steven directly. I'm not gonna act like I'm some fantastic singer, like I'm a great singer or anything like that, but I would love to, at least as the last track or whatever, like the final track of that mini album, of it to be like one song that I could do the vocals for, whatever type of. I'm not good with lyrics or anything like that. I'm not good at rhyming. I literally can't even make a haiku because of the fact that I managed to go through all of university and high school and middle school and elementary school somehow still not knowing what a syllable is. So I'd leave the music and the lyricism to you because you have a way better flow with everything. But I would love to work with you to just whatever type of song you'd make here. I'd love to be able to do the vocals for it if you'll allow that. But that's not something I want to have here as like a goal. That's like a mini project that I want to do. Because they're really easy. They're really not that bad. Just hard to make good. The problem is when you're like me, and it's like a what? It's a 353 or something like that. The problem is you can't even get to the first number because I don't even know what a syllable is, so I don't even know how to even count what makes a syllable. Like what combination of stuff put together. Haikus are easy. They're really not that bad. Just hard to make good. God damn it. I see. See, look, I didn't even realize that that was a haiku. And like even right now, I'm only just going off the fact that you told me that that was a haiku, because the fact that I have no way of proving whether or not that's true. I don't. I don't know. I never learned what a syllable was. Always remember because Jacksonville's stupid haiku jingle. I haven't listened to that, but maybe I will have to if I'm gonna make any type of lyrics. But but yeah, I do want to I do think it'd be very cool to would it be cool to be able to write the lyrics myself? Yes, it'd be cool. The only problem with that is I'm pretty sure I'd make lyrics that are the equivalent of Patrick Star writing his own song. All right. What else? What else would be like good goals? I'll like shrink it too, because it won't just be like four and then it's like, all right, we're done. I'm trying to think right now. I don't have any I did say that I wanted to make and edit YouTube videos and stuff like that when I did my when I did my thing last year of like make three videos at least 10 minutes each. I still kind of believe I could do that. I just don't know how to edit films. I don't know how to edit stuff in a very tasteful manner. And even my own brother, who's like better at like editing than me, I was trying to put together that hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper video, and struggling to make it because I was using Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas. I think it was 16 or 18. Or I guess it's 16. It's 16. It's a good list. It's not bad here. The list isn't bad, but I feel like it still needs maybe like one or two more things. And by that I mean like maybe two more things when I say one or two more. Like 2 YouTube shorts a week is personally I think a little bit cheap. Like in terms of a long-term growth thing, like for certain people that I've talked to, it's like, oh yeah, you got to do way more than that. But I think for me, where I just don't have the time to be able to do like nice editing for any of them. Like if you've seen any of the shorts that I do, it's literally the hold on. Actually, hold up. I have to actually take my cough syrup. I just noticed what time it was. What brand? Bro, Brompezine, Brom, Brompen, Psidim, Brompezidim. I don't know. Whatever the pharmacy gave me. As I was holding this right now, I had a quick flashback to the movie Click from Adam Sandler, where I'm pretty sure he's not the first person to do this, but for this moment, just this specific scene came into my mind, where he's just like feeling sick, so he's like, "Yeah, I'm just not feeling too well," and it's not even a scene that like they're trying to make funny. It's just like him. I guess it's just one of those things where the actors are just doing shit, but he takes like a cold medicine, like the same like liquid cold medicine that I'm about to pop right now for you guys on stream, and like doesn't even measure it out, just like full swigs it, and then just like, all right, gotta go to work. Catch you later, honey. Probably the most insane character that Adam Sandler has ever played, just from that one scene alone. How you not gonna measure out your own medicine, bro? What's Buckley's? Isn't Buckley's the one with the rat? The is he not a rat? He's not a rat. He's like a ferret or something. No, he's a squirrel. He's a squirrel, right? Bucky's, or is Buckley's something different for you guys? It's a Canada brand of cough that tastes bad on purpose. Oop. This isn't gonna be a drug stream, but I will say this: I wish there was a way to order foreign medicine. Because when I went overseas once around Italy, I had this like massive killer headache. Just like I didn't have any painkillers with me, so we bought some in there, which was really funny because I can't repeat this word on stream, but there's a certain type of medicine that they gave a very specific name to in Italy. It starts with an R. They call it there, and I saw many different boxes with it written all over them, and I took a picture of it and laughed. But no, I ended up getting some painkillers that were over there, and dude, they were the most phenomenal painkillers I've ever taken. And not even like a taste wise thing. It was just like they literally killed my pain. Like they killed my headache and like completely nuked it in like 10, 20 minutes. I've never had a painkiller work that well in my entire life. And I miss it. I like have them where they're like for emergency use only, but they're probably like nearing expiration now. So eventually just not gonna, they're not gonna be good for anything. But I wish there was some sort of way that I can be able to get them imported or something. What were we talking about again? Why did we start talking about medicine? Was it literally just because of the fact that I had to take my own medicine? Or whatever. Uh, Pretty much. Fair enough. Here's one goal, and I'm only going to put this on here because I saw a lot of people tweeting about it. I don't even know if this is something that I can do, but considering that a lot of people have been tweeting it, maybe it'll be something that's possible. Let's go burger. Ooh, true. Alt goal. Uh, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't feel like I need a sponsor per se or anything like that. I mean, I feel like the a sponsor and official merch aren't necessarily one and the same, so that's why I'm making it a separate thing. But is that just eat a burger? That's my ult goal to eat. Before I kick the bucket, I actually do have, unironically, on my bucket list is one of the things on it is to eat a burger, but a very specific burger. I want to eat the Luther burger for the non-Americans and or the people that haven't watched the Boondocks before. A Luther burger is a burger. Typically, it's just a regular cheeseburger, but you can be able to add extra stuff to it. But usually, the only thing that people would add is like maybe just bacon to it, not really any lettuce, tomato, onions, etc. to it. But you have the meat and the cheese, and the buns are replaced. You do not have standard burger buns in it. Instead, you have Krispy Kreme donuts for the buns. And diabetes. It's true, but also it does sound pretty awesome. In all the times that I've ever seen it put through, I've never heard it. It's I've heard it's on the same tier as like a fried Oreo. But yeah, going back to the other part here. For a sponsor, it'd be cool. There's a few companies that I would want to be sponsored by. I think everyone has their certain dream ones. The dream one would be Gift slash Ami Ami. It would be awesome to be sponsored by the people that already have a giant death choke over my wallet for Fumos. But besides that here, there's a few other places that are on the smaller end that I think would actually be really cool to collab with, because I either already really like their services and can attest to them, because if I take any sponsor, I want to have some integrity with it, and I'm only going to take anything that I either already use myself or that I know is going to be good for you guys. Sorry, I needed to clear my throat there, and I didn't want you guys to hear that. But like for example, in terms of one of the most cooperative ones, I think that would be awesome to work with is marketplace.tf. I use the shit out of that store. Not sponsored, by the way. Unless you want to, marketplace.tf, that'd be pretty cool. But I already use marketplace.tf a ton for when I'm buying like anything related to TF2 items. So like MVM tickets, cosmetics, premium gifts for anyone that I want to play the game with for the first time, etc., etc. I don't know if I've ever bought an unusual from them. I know they have those abilities to buy them, but I don't think I've ever bought one yet from marketplace.tf. But that'd be really cool to have like a sponsorship with them and a link with them. But again, that's more of a pipe dream. But a nice sponsorship would be cool for like either like a service or a game that I already like, or at least even if it's not one that I like, that at the very least would be one to work with. Although I have no idea how to obtain any of them, so I guess I'll be looking through that thread more, that tweet section, and see what some strategies people have put through. I'm trying to think what would be the last goal here. One of my a goal that I don't want to put on here, but it would be awesome, is being able to go to conventions and everything like that as Edgy. But at the same time, I don't think that's gonna happen per se. I don't think I'm gonna be in the time span where most conventions happen of like 6 months and everything like that, like in the middle of summer and everything. I don't think that type of change is gonna be hyper realistic. Also, what's up, Zan? I'll give you a quick shout out here. How you doing, bro? yeah, we were gonna be drawing and everything like that, but my pen wanted to be stubborn.
We have CBT to do. I almost died.
Guys, check out Zan if you have a sec. No, oh, you just woke up. Well, oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that I got to be the first guy that you talk to when you wake up. But yeah, we were just talking some goals because some like 2026 goals and everything like that. Just because I was gonna do some art, but my pen is just not responding properly, so I'm gonna have to like do a bunch of driver reinstalls and everything like that. And I just figured like instead of junking the stream, let's just use it to just talk about the future a little bit. Here, like use it as like a kind of yapping, but also like trying to work together on like what's realistic, what do you guys want to see, etc., etc. And to break down everything we talked about before, because there's one more goal that I want to try to make is like I guess there is one final goal here, I guess, of like these are mostly like growth goals and everything like that. Like content wise, I want to get into the habit of posting like 2 shorts a week. So like ideally like Monday and Friday, I want to post a short. That way I can either edit them, I can give them some form of editing and everything because I don't know how to edit shorts at all. And or much less I can't even remember how to edit videos at all. I wish I did have my old videos that I would edit because my peak video editing skills were back around the time of the Hat in Time dance being really popular. The little dance that she does in like I think the second DLC, second or sorry, the first or second DLC. I know it's not in the base game, but it's in one of the DLCs that you can be able to do. And I did a bunch of masking at that one to make it work for one of the edits that I made, and it's just lost to time. But yeah, I want to just post more shorts and everything like that, just like 2 a week. Uh, I wanted to try to see about if it's possible to hit 1,000 followers by the end of the year next year. Maybe around then, try to see about maybe some official merch. Not gonna make anything specific, but like to see if it's even possible. A sponsorship would be really cool. And then I guess the last thing that I want to do, like the last thing, but I'm not really even sure is to hold some kind of tournament, like host a tournament. But I don't I have some ideas of what it would be. I just don't know what if that would fall under like a goals kind of thing. I guess it could. I guess it could fall under that. Yeah, I guess that'll be my last thing here because I didn't want to hold like some kind of Smash Bros tournament or anything like that or like something that'd be really easy for people to get into like some sort of charity thing. But yeah, let's tilt it here. Do you guys think that counts? Like, of hosting a tournament? I know it's my own list, and I just said, yeah, it should be fine. But also, like, I'm gonna, I think I'm not gonna put that one. That'll be under like potential content stuff of like that I can probably do. But let's see. This I guess there's only one last thing here. There's only one last realistic big goal here, I guess. And I guess it's to hit partner. I don't even know if that's gonna be feasible, but like maybe. But drink? I gotcha, I gotcha. Hold on. This one's probably gonna be the most unrealistic out of all of them, but it would be really cool to hit partner. And at least, it's just a goal. It doesn't have to be like all realistic or stuff that I'm going to ensure happens or else, delete the account. But it'd be cool. Dream big. That's what I'm kind of putting it down for as a dream big kind of moment. Because partner is hard, bro. Partner is not going to be easy, but at the same token, there's no reason to do anything. Well, partly, but like it's going to be worth it because of the fact that it's not easy. You have a good time, and so are we. So you have to go big or go home attitude. I appreciate that, bro. I feel sometimes bad. I I'm already still like struggling in the sense of like, oh my god, I wonder if that content was just boring. I wonder if that thing that I tried as like something new was just like unappealing. I'm still in that mindset of like experimentation. So so we're trying here. But 1K followers and partner. I don't know how feasible that's gonna be, but we can at least try. I'm pretty sure partner doesn't have a follower goal, but um the hardest part is going to be one thing and one thing only for partner. And it's gonna be the viewers number, cause I already don't stream at like a peak time per se. It's not exactly peak viewership hours at the moment, but 75 is still like a 75 is nothing to is not the easiest thing in the world to hit. So honestly, Switch can be so fickle too. Yeah, sometimes they'll give you some stuff and sometimes they don't care. So, but also yeah, it's not even like confirmed. You do have to do specific things in order for them to actually give you the approval. But we'll see. We'll just see what happens. Can't really complain until the moment of, I suppose. But first time I started in January, made partner by March, then another streamer. I watched pretty consistently, started meeting requirements, and then I'd half a dozen times. That sucks. I really don't know. Like, again, what's the requirement for? I have Twitch open on the side here. Hold on. I have Twitch stats available, so it'll tell me right here. Right? No, hold on. Okay, path to partner. So it is 6 streams on 6 unique days with an average of 75 viewers. And 6 streams on 6 unique for the last 30 days. So 12 streams total that are within the average of 75 viewers. And that's the only part that's going to be brutal. Yeah, you got to do it twice within a 2 month period. Yeah, and just in general, those, it's tough. That's why I'm like even debating on whether or not to add it here. I'll still leave it on there because it's a nice goal, and everything else I can think of is more so like project stuff of like, it's not really a goal. It's more so like I just have to do a bunch of setup and planning for it. It's more so like a mini goal that helps to get to these other ones. Because there are some mini ones that I want to do. Like example, I want to collab with. Oh, I just realized the model froze. But yeah, yeah, partner is probably the least likely out of all of them, but you never know. Honestly, you never know what might happen. Hell, it might just be the case where we do hit it. But yeah, uh, maybe partner, maybe partner, but I very much doubt it. I very much doubt it, considering that it needs 2 months of that. At the very least, I have to increase my viewers from what they are currently all the way to 75 by by the end of October. But but yeah, I think these are all the goals I want to do right now. as much as I would love to chill with you guys more, I think I do have to call it. I haven't really. I did have to work my full shift today, which I'm not trying to like throw a pity party on that, but I didn't really, because of that, I didn't really rest all that much here today. I wanted to make sure at least I got one stream out for you guys before the end because I wanted to wish you guys all a very happy new year, and I will have more stuff in store for us in the following year, but I wish you all the damn best here. Maybe I didn't put out a schedule this week because wasn't feeling well, but maybe next week I'll definitely have a schedule. There will be a schedule next week. So a few more gorilla streams this week. I'll probably do like Silk Song or something. But yeah. I'll take a picture of this and I'll post it as well. Alright, but yeah, I think that's where I want to call things here. Thank you all deeply for joining me here. Make sure to get the rest you need. I will. Let's see who we can raid here today. Let's see. Gotta go back to the main Twitch page. Or raid someone new. Or raid someone new who's streaming that I've never raided before. Night for the stream get better. I will get better. I'll raid Sin because I've talked with him quite a bit here, but I've never been able to actually like peek into any of his streams. But say hi to Sin for me, guys. Alright, I'll catch you later. Bye bye. We're leaving? Yeah. I'm gonna be leaving now because I do have to at least rest a little bit. Yeah, bye bye. Bye bye. I'll be around in the Discord and everything like that. I'll be around there, so I mean just in case for anyone that's not there. I'll be around there tomorrow. I'll probably be just in the VC drawing out the special like New Year's art that I want to make. All right. But yeah, good night. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Jump in, jump in, jump in.
I don't think anyone did.
Mana's dead.
Mana died before. No, Mana froze to death.
Oh shit. Wait, I'm.
They did their best. They did their best.
Guy stinks!
Eyes half shut, laughs to himself like, man, that was nuts. Good night, Edgey, sleep, you've earned it. Chaos behind, calm returns in. Moon still up, but the stream has gone. Bunny heart beats till the next log on. Keyboard warm, but the hype's all spent. CCC, resting, not a single event. Discord's quiet, no pings, no beef. Edgy's at peace in a blanket of grief. The screen says ending, but we know the trick. Tomorrow he'll glitch in with a brand new bit. But for now, silence wraps his screen. A hero of memes in a galaxy dream. Empty cans line the shelf like troops. Midnight snacks in their final loops. Chatty modes frozen in a final cheer, like echoes from a digital yesteryear. The light from the moon spills pixel blue, reflected in lenses, sleepy but true. One last stretch, a bunny sigh. The CCC slumbers beneath